Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm back with another tutorial and today I'm going to show you this bronzy and peachy summery look that I just recently created for my Instagram page and you guys liked it. You asked me to do a video tutorial for it, so here's the video. I hope you enjoy it and keep on watching. At the end of the video I have a little surprise for you. I want to introduce you to someone really special to me. Let's begin with the tutorial and I'm going to start with applying my foundation. As I said in my previous video, I love Bobbi Brown skin foundation because it has such a natural coverage, so it's perfect for the summer days when you want some glow and that natural look to your skin. Yet it's pretty breathable, so you know, your skin can breathe underneath, doesn't clog the pores, it's water-based, so I find it perfect for my complexion. If you guys have any issues like dark circles or discoloration, any acne, you can cover it with a corrector, then apply concealer over it, or just lightly you know, contour and highlight your face like I'm gonna do. I don't normally use concealer, to be honest. I just go ahead and apply my foundation because I just find that coverage is enough for me. It's just that today I'm filming a video and I wanted the look to be more, you know, polished, so this is why I'm gonna first highlight some areas of my face which I want to bring forward. That's underneath my eyes, the bridge of my nose, just a bit in the center of my forehead, my cupid's bow, and the middle of my chin. For this I'm using the shade Light of a Tarte Amazonian Clay Concealer, and just buffing it in using the Queen brush by Hair and Makeup Addiction. I just find this concealer has pretty natural coverage. In my opinion, it doesn't look too cakey. And moving on to the eyes, I'm going to prime them first using Lime Crime's eyeshadow helper, and you guys can use any primer that you like. This will make sure that your eyeshadow stays in place throughout the day, especially in the summer days and nights when the weather gets a little humid and you can also sweat, so you want to make sure that your eyeshadow doesn't crease. Then I'm going to take the N35 palette by Morphe brushes and M441 fluffy blending brush, and I'm just going to place that orangey warm brown shade into the crease and upper crease as well, and I'm going to build it gradually, so I'm going to keep adding a little at a time. That's why I'm using the fluffy blending brush, because it does two things in the same time. It applies the color and in the same time it blends it, so I don't have to use too many brushes to blend. So I'm applying a very small amount, a little at a time, and I'm building it. As you can see, it's more and more saturated. Now I'm going to take a pencil brush, and this one's by Sigma E30 brush, and I'm going to take the same eyeshadow and apply it on the lower lash line to define it. Then I'm going to take MAC 217 brush and that warm brown shade from the palette, and I'm gonna just kind of dab it on the outer part of my eye, and this will give it some dimension. Now I'm going to take a matte black eyeshadow. This one's by Urban Decay. The shade is Blackout. It's very pigmented, and I'm gonna take this Sigma shader lid brush number E56, and I find this brush really precise for the inner part of the eye and the outer part as well, so it really does the job, you know, if you're looking for a precision in application. So I'm dabbing a bit of that matte black eyeshadow on the inner part of my lid and on the outer part of my lid. Then I'm going to kind of connect the two, and don't worry about it being perfect at this stage because we're going to blend it in a second. Now I'm taking MAC 217 clean blending brush, and I'm just gonna go around the edges, and this will make sure that everything comes together nice and smooth. It's blended really well. Then we're gonna leave a bit in the center, you know, empty for the next shade. To define the lower lash line further, I'm going to take the same pencil brush by Sigma and this matte black eyeshadow. I'm just going to run that all along my lower lash line. And then I'm going to take this matte cream eyeshadow from the palette and the Morphe S28 brush, and I'm just going to place that on the highest point of my brow bone to highlight it. Then I'm going to take this gorgeous pigment by Makeup Geek. The shade is Afterglow, and using the same brush I'm going to dab it on in the center of the lid where I left that little space empty, and I'm gonna kind of go a little above it and just to the sides to kind of make sure it's blended all well. I'm using the same shader brush that I used to apply the black. I'm just gonna clean it first and kind of smoothen out around the edges to make sure it's nice and seamless. Then I'm going to apply some black eyeliner pencil on my waterline. I'm using MAC Smolder. Then I'm going to curl my lashes and apply some mascara. I'm using MAC mascara. It's my favorite at the moment. I don't know the exact name of it, but I just know it's from MAC. And then I'm going to kind of apply on the lower lash line as well. You guys can stop right here and sport your natural lashes if you want, which is what I would normally do. Or you can go for some more drama and apply some falsies. Today I'm going to use Iconic Lashes by House of Lashes. They are my favorite at the moment. They're so gorgeous. Then I'm going to mattify my face using MAC Blot Powder in the shade Light. And using Morphe powder brush to apply it all over my face. The brush number is MB2. Then I'm going to highlight my face using powders because I want everything to stay in place. So I'm applying this banana powder by Anastasia Beverly Hills from her contour kit, using a contour brush by Real Techniques, just on the areas where I apply the concealer. Then I'm going to take these two contour shades. One of them is Copper Brown and the other one is Java, and I'm going to mix the two and apply them on the sides of my forehead, the top of my forehead as well, to kind of shorten my face, along my jawline, and in the hollows of my cheeks. Just make sure that you blend really well, because when applying bronzers or contour shades, you want to use very little at a time because you don't want to look like you have mud on your face. It's not a pretty look. So guys, make sure you really blend well and make it appear as natural and as seamless as it can possibly be. Now I'm going to highlight my cheekbones, and I'm using Morphe M310 brush and the highlighter from Estee Lauder. The shade is number 1 Heat Wave. I'm applying it on the highest points of my cheekbones, the bridge of my nose, and my cupid's bow. Then I'm going to take Clinique number 2 Peach brush, and using this angle brush by Sigma, I'm going to apply it on the apples of my cheeks and kind of drag it into the contour shade. On my lips, I'm using Dose of Colors Koi lipstick, and it's a beautiful peachy nude shade. I'm going to apply it using a lip brush all over first, and then I'm going to take another shade by Dose of Colors. This one's Dark Secret, and I'm going to take a very tiny amount on the brush and just apply it in the corners of my lips to give them some dimension. Just remember guys, use a very small amount. And this is the final look guys. I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial and you found this video useful. And if you're going to attempt to recreate this look and you want me to see your recreations, you can connect and share with me on social media networks like Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. If you want to check out my accounts, the links to my accounts will be in my bio and at the end of this video, or you can always email me if you have any specific questions regarding this look or anything else. And I want to thank you guys for all the likes and comments in my previous videos. I truly appreciate your support and feedback, and it gives me a lot of motivation to do more and more videos for you and more often. If you don't have the exact same products that I use, please use whatever you have at home. I always say this because what is important is the technique of application. Don't be discouraged to not try a look that you like because you don't have the products that I use. Do it with what you have, and believe me, it will look gorgeous. If you guys hear any noises in the background throughout the video and in my previous videos as well, that's just my African grey parrot. His name is Kasuku. He talks a lot. He can talk like a human. He has a full-blown dictionary. He knows all the dogs by their name. He calls them. He tells them to sit. He even calls me. He goes, Maya, come here. What are you doing? You know, it's just, it's so cute. If you guys want to see video on him talking, just comment below and I will upload a video of him. As I mentioned at the beginning of my video, I wanted to introduce you to a special someone, and that's the new member of my Animal Kingdom family. Her name is Brunhilda. That's my new puppy, and my husband and I adopted her last week. She's just a baby now, but you know, Rottweilers grow really fast, and she will be huge in no time. So I just wanted you guys to see her while she's still a baby and such a cutie. And lots of hugs from Brunhilde and I. Stay blessed, guys, and I will see you again soon with another look. Bye, guys!